A very cool nade that you want to use in your games. Rain used this during a major. You can solo deny ramp just with this position. Your main objective is to deny the push into secret. Bled. Alright, this week we're gonna get into Nuke. As a lot of people misunderstand this map.
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
How to take control, when to push, how do you push it, at what conditions. I'll simplify things and I'll give you clear objectives on how to win the round, where to push, how to overall move as a team, because this is a very important aspect on this map specifically, is grouping up, having good spacing, trading each other out, taking the side, and just winning the post plant, or winning the defense. So, let's start off with the CD side first. Okay.
What the hell? Oh my god.
I just feel really good about P2K, and I noticed it. Like, I generally feel a big difference in when I use the P2K and the USP.
Yeah, I was on it.
I generally feel a big difference.
Before we get into how you should be playing outside as a CT, the call should be 3 people on A and 2 people on ramp.
2B
I go
or
mid.
A.
This guy's gonna be playing like this, the other guy can bait for him or even play under heaven. So yeah, okay, as an outside player, you need to be just going ahead and swinging main when they open the door, right? It is a very easy kill for you. It's a, you know, very tight space and they're forced into you running. It is a very easy duel for you if you just position your crosshair correctly like this. If you hear them go down B, you got a quick rotation into downstairs. But mostly you should be going double because T's, they want to push this area and you can get like a cheeky position here for any T's who are trying to push up here. Okay, now for the full buy round. You want to get an M4A1S because when the T's throw these smokes, you are able to spam them without any repercussion. Because there's no bullet tracers, they can't see where they're getting spammed from. The M4A1, it just has tighter spray control, and that makes it very easy for you to take long range duels against the AKs. Some starting utilities that you need to know is this molly right here, so that the T's cannot cross towards red, and even if they do, they're gonna get hit by this part. After you throw this molly, you can HE like that, because they'll try to smoke it for most of the time, and you are gonna catch them very well with a nade. You can kill them while crossing because it explodes the smoke, and you're able to see them when they're low. Also, this is very important to know. This HE specifically, you just aim at this black dot, and you just jump throw. It lands on the guy who's playing behind right here. Most likely the T, he'll try to have like a headshot angle for this position or for secret. Your main objective is to deny the push into secret. You guys just will farm them. Even if they are throwing smokes, you can just spam and deal a lot of damage like that. Also, in case you throw these smokes, you can always HE them and just kill them trying to cross. Also, a lot of people use the smoke, but not to its fullest extent. You should be flashing like this and try to get into secret very early. Like, they're getting spammed, they're trying to go down secret, but you're right here. And it's very hard for the T's to clear out this position. Rain used this during a major, and he got MVP in the grand final against Navi. So, you should take notes from Rain. Actually, I got his sticker right here. My goat. There's another variety. You smoke it, you nade, and then you're just crossing close. Look here. It's very important to look here because a lot of people can get a couple of good jumps and they'll be able to see you cross. And now you're playing off information. Good trait for a CS player to understand when to switch it up and how to switch it up. That's what makes a great outside player, is to understand when you can take the fight early on. In Garage, you don't want to take this fight with an M4. If you have an AUG or an AWP, sure. But with an M4, it's very difficult if they're not on eco. Because something that I would do instead is just playing to the left and watching the main cross and giving information on the people who are crossing secret so that your ramp player can rotate down, and in case your door player is still there, he can go down vents. Regarding ops on outside, so best to peek like this, then you could be scoping roof, you could be scoping like this, scoping like that. Just switch it up. You don't have to be starting Garage all the time. I know that you want to take the kills, but sometimes you want to start a little bit deeper. they're hitting A, they're hitting ramp. It's a very fast rotate for you, and it just makes your team play a lot better. It just feels a lot smoother. Your job is to just not let them cross into secret. You deal damage, you don't die, you're fine. So you can play it very safe and just make sure that main is not getting flanked, that garage is not getting pushed. For A site, a very important thing on pistol round is to just buy dual Berettas and the molly. One of the most popular strats is T's just rushing out A site. So what you want to be doing is molly door. And it's fine if they hear you come up, because at this time they're running out of door and they'll be pathing out right here. And your main guy, so the outside player, should be swinging and taking the duels here and making it a little bit more difficult for the T's to push into site. And the second A guy, he can just start behind default and just kill the guys who are coming out of door and coming out of hut. They're coming out, you kill the two guys, and then you can drop and you can take hut in case they had a successful push through door and they're scaling wall. For the buy round, you got an M4, right? This is wonderful. M4, A4 has more bullets, faster kill rate, you can spray transfer with it easier. It's just better for the situation, it's just better for the position. So, you do the same stuff, but you wanna add this HE. And like, there's no specific lineup for this, so as long as you're jumping down and just throwing it like that, it shouldn't hit you at all. And it's gonna damage anybody who's running out of door. They're getting mollied, they're getting HE'd, and it's a free kill for you in case they decide to run out. The second guy, so he just starts on heaven, he just mollies hut, and he just wants to deny any pushes, right? And the door is going to be broken for the majority of the time, so you just want to smoke it. And you just want to hold the smoke. As simple as that. It's a very simple position. You just hold the smoke, you wait for them to push it. Okay, if they're not pushing, they're somewhere else. You can look top hut sometimes. But the most dangerous thing is a T caching a timing for you. So you just have to be aware when to switch it up and to hold door or hut in case your door guy, for example, went downstairs or just is not on site with you. But let's say you're starting default, right? You can always play like this, jiggling, and in case they start pushing you, you can just molly off like that, and then you can come back a little bit deeper and you can smoke off hut like that. And this will deny any push for the T's, but also it will give you leverage to play around the smoke, where you can catch a lot of opponents off guard and you can just spam the smoke like that when they're pushing you. Also, a very cool nade that you want to use in your games. You shoot out the window and you look at this corner right here and you just left click. It's gonna explode the guy who's coming up. So like right here, if he's holding the red cross, he will get naded by this HE for like 50 damage, so you can abuse that. But let's say, oh, they're down stickers, alright. An important thing is to like drop silently, right? Let's just practice it together. You go, let go of W key, and then you can just rotate down. And in case, you can jiggle with the smoke, and then if you see somebody, you just smoke it off. And that will force the T's to come back up or to force down through the smoke or just wait the smoke out. But in case you don't, you can always just come.
What do you mean by that?
To these like cheeky headshot angles and try to catch a timing while crouching and crouching. Then you could be jump spotting like this. If you see someone, you can nade that, come back, play on top of site. Very, very good. You just create a very good situation for yourself like this. Or you can start single. It's the same thing. You can jump spot like this. You see someone, you throw a nade and just fast rotate on top of site, or maybe play right here behind this. Rotation player. Your most important thing is to just rotate where the push is going to be, or where you think the push is going to be. Like, information doesn't have to rely only on your teammates' words, but also on your game sense and overall your sense of radar. So, if your guy is fighting outside, just throw flashes above garage for him. Just flash outside, deny the push. A teammate doesn't have to ask for a flash for it to be effective, you know, it doesn't matter. Because you need to be throwing flashes that don't affect your teammates, but affect the enemy at the timing when they're pushing. If you're playing ramp, just get Berettas, bro. Like, you're not gonna regret. You get a teammate to bait for you, either here, or like under heaven, and you buy Berettas and you just play close left. This works 100% of the time. Like, you get so many kills from this position. It's insane. Rob's got an ace here at the pro level. You're like, okay, I buy Berettas, but do I buy anything else? I would just recommend dropping a molly to your guy on A. For buy rounds, I would just recommend getting an A4 again, because they might rush you, and you might need to go down lower, and it's a very tight area. You'll need the faster rate of fire. A general tip for ramp is to abuse boost as much as possible. Like, you boost, they didn't come to you. Okay, next round, let's boost again, boost again, boost again, boost again,
Boost again, boost again, boost again, boost again.
boost again until it actually works. Okay, regarding the utility, it depends on what you want to do in the round. So if you want to go insta secret, you can smoke off and you can just run down. Your rotation player can just come here and hold the smoke if he needs to. Even if they push the smoke, they're still gonna come down to you, but you're already in secret and you have like the good position, so you can just take the fight here. And then if you want to do like an aggressive peek or a play, a molly, jump up and try to fight. Oi, you can always jump up and just play like this. You're gonna get information on one guy's ramp, you just smoke it, and fuck it. You wait for him to push the smoke, or to hear them run back, and then you can slowly rotate towards the area where you think that they're gonna be coming. Or where you get the info. There's also like a bunch of really good aggressive plays that you could be making with MP9s. So it's like, you can do something like this. You smoke it. When you run close here, you aim at the left side and you can just push through this. It's gonna perfectly blind anyone who's holding or even crossing a little bit deeper. So you can just jump through the smoke and get a very easy kill for yourself. You can do the same thing with a 5-7. Generally, on a force buy round, you can just do a lobby crunch and just kill anyone who's holding you in lobby. For a very late round, a very cheeky position is somewhere here. You can play this with any gun, and then they have their crosshair down, or maybe they're running with a knife out in case they killed your rotation player. I've gotten so many kills just from sitting here, and you can solo deny ramp just with this position. And finally, for roppers, you can peek over by throwing the same molly. Under here, you could be playing like this, in between these boxes. You could have like a more narrow angle towards this guy. Yeah, the most important thing is for you to just stay alive. If you think that you're gonna get rushed, it's better to play in a position where you can fall back easier. So it's going to be this, it's going to be headshot. You might be wondering, but bro, like why? You go for a peek, you kill. You go for the second peek, kill. And then you can just fall back and you can just kill the guys who are coming out right here. Just important to have clean movement here, understanding when the T's can just genuinely rush down on you. Okay, so this was it for the city side. Let's do the T side right now, as there's a lot of utility to cover.